His work at the dev school provides a unique opportunity to impact an entire generation through digital literacy and job growth. In his spare time, he enjoys traveling, spending time with his family, trying new foods. Have you tried that yet? Yes. Okay. And he holds a bachelor's in intercultural relations and is currently pursuing a master's in international development and planning. So let's welcome Perrin. Yep.
Okay, I'm going to set this here. Let's see if I can do it without using all the slides. So thank you guys for having me. The one of two males in the room, and the other one's Mugo, part of my team here. So we feel honored that you guys let us kind of hang out this evening. So there's one thing I'm good at, and that's the elevator pitch. So I'm going to condense this to hopefully 5 minutes or less. It's 9:05. Let's see if I can finish by 9:10. So I'm going to start by telling you a story. Once upon a time, there was a young Kenyan girl. This girl came from no special background, no amazing parents, no money. Matter of fact, she had quite a few challenges in her life that she had to learn to get over with, and that actually to this day still caused her a lot of problems. This girl had a dream. She wanted to do something. She had a desire to change the world for people that were around her, anyone that she came in contact with. Along her way, she found what we call the power of code. She was introduced to learning how to code, and she decided that she wanted to become a coder herself. So this is around the Westgate situation here in Kenya. She decided to apply to one of the prestigious schools in America, in New York, to get in and learn how to be a coder. Of course, unfortunately, our American government denied her a visa to enter into America, so she was stuck here in Kenya. So she did what any Kenyan did, and she just found a way around her scenario. She decided, instead of going to America to learn how to code, I'm just going to start a school on my own. So she took the money that she raised on crowdfunding, and she went back to her investors, and she said, hey, I want to do this in Kenya, because no one's done it before. Will you give me more money? And she raised about 5 times the money that she raised on her individual project or global project. She then took that money and started what we called, at that time, the Nairobi Developers Association, and she started teaching other people how to code. Mind you, she didn't really know what she was doing in the first place, but she found some online resources to learn, and then started teaching other people. She taught people at Java House. She taught people at iHub. She taught people at the Safaricom Center. Basically, anywhere she could find a good, strong Wi-Fi connection for a few hours, she started teaching people how to code. And in a little under 2 years, she was instrumental in teaching about 1,000 people to the basics of coding between Nairobi and South Sudan. And today, what Martha started has begun to impact the rest of the world. She's now in San Francisco, traveling all around the world, telling people what she did here in Nairobi. So much that it influenced me to move myself and my entire family to Nairobi to help run the dev school. The dev school is Kenya's first, and I am proud to say, Kenya's best coding school. Our mission is to find a way to provide the opportunity for every African to have the power to transform their lives through the power of code. As the digital age advances on here and around the rest of the world, it's becoming increasingly important that you understand really what's going on. And we feel like if you understand how to code, you have a voice. And that becomes even more important for women in today's society. As decisions are being made, it's important that you understand the technology behind those decisions. So at the dev school, at our core, what we do is we take the aspiring developer and teach them how to become a world-class developer able to compete on the global scale. We don't want developers in Nairobi being less than developers in Silicon Valley or in Eastern Europe. We want our developers here to be the best in the world. Matter of fact, right now, one of our developers, he just completed a 10-day sprint. And sprints are what we call in the industry those times when they do nothing but work for 10 to 12 hours a day, coding, drinking Red Bull and Monster and all these things, as much coffee as they can, building a project. And he put together a project that right now, in about 51 minutes, someone is going to be pitching it at one of the most prestigious accelerators in the world for venture capital funding that was built right here in Nairobi. Our dream and our goal here with the Dev School is to do that more and more so that Nairobi continues being on the map. Speaking of women in tech, we are very proud that over those 1,000 that we've trained, about 20 to 25% of those have been women. Our goal in 2016 is to raise that to 30 to 40% of our students women. Right now, our staff is about 40% women. We have one here with us, one of our technical instructors, a friend of mine, Susan. We just brought on more. Matter of fact, I have a job that is being posted right now that I'm hoping that a female applies for that job because I really want a female to take this position. So if you are looking for a job in tech that you can be involved with, well, please check out our website for more information. So really quickly, in my last couple minutes, let me tell you about some of the projects that we have at the Dev School. First of all, we spend 12 weeks training developers how to become great developers. Besides that, we do a lot of other things. We have something called the Inter-School App Challenge. Every week starting in January, we're going into 10 to 15 of the schools here in Kenya, teaching them how to build mobile apps. And then in April of this year, we're going back and having a 2-day hackathon at Brookhouse School for prize money, scholarships, and a bunch of other things. Another program we have is called the Dev Shop. The Dev Shop is where we take our developers, they go through our programs, give them jobs building great applications, mobile and web applications for clients. One of the most important applications we're building right now is a mobile app for UNESCO that's helping to teach children in Somaliland how to read. Another program we have is called, we have something what we call Tech Center. So we're in the process of building buildings out of recycled shipping containers so we can have our training centers. So that is a little bit about what the Dev School does. If you go on our website, you can check out information on jobs that we have, also on internships, as well as how you can sign up to become a student. I can tell you that if you'll give us 12 weeks of your life, 12 weeks where we can help mold you and teach you how to code, you don't need to be a mathematician, you don't need to be a computer science person, you really just have to understand how to do a little bit of logic and solve problems. We can help you transform your life with the power of code through the Dev School. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. That was nice and clear.